There's a book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. First and foremost, I would like to say, Kala Yah Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash, the ones to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, we well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole flag. To all you brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you brothers, stay strong, pushing this quick lesson. And I want to speak on the fact that when it comes down to Esau, okay, really the elite of Esau, okay, the families that really control and govern all the laws, the governments, the money systems throughout the world, those people, they know who they are. Okay, the so-called white man of the elite of Esau, they know that they're Edomites. Okay, they know that we're the real Israelites. They know the true image and color of the Lord. They know the true names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, they know a bunch of things that the majority of people in this world do not know. Okay, now when it comes to the elect, okay, the hopeful elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3, we were given the understanding to know these secrets. Okay, remember the mysteries and the secrets of the Lord. He gave, he opened our mind and our spirit to know these things. Okay, but when it came to Esau, he's had all these different archaeologists, these different scientists, or whatever you want to call them, Rosicrucians, all these different society, secret societies that these devils have. That they've dug up a bunch of things, and they have a bunch of artifacts that they know who the real people of Israel are. They know who they are. So that's how they understood, the truth. Okay, now they don't know. They don't really know the things going on spiritually on the spiritual side. Regarding the right hand side, because they do deal on the spiritual side, but they deal it on the left hand side with the spiritual demon Satan. But at the end of the day, okay, really Satan is following the orders of the Most High. Okay, but they are dealing on that spiritual level, but on the left hand side. But when it comes to us, we're dealing on the right hand side, which is the righteous side. But the beautiful thing is we know, something that puts us above these devils is we know both good and evil. Okay, we understand what good is, we understand what evil is. Okay, where evil comes from, which is the left hand side, and where the good comes from, which is the right hand side. But these devils, they only know one side, which is the left hand side. Okay, but like the scripture says here, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Exactly, because Daniel was one of the most, he was one of the wisest prophets that ever came, that the Most High was dealing with. Okay, the prophet Daniel. He was one of the wisest ones. That's why even, King Nebuchadnezzar, he put him, on that pedestal. He put him on that high level because he was able to interpret dreams. He was able to prophesy, the miracles that the Lord did for him, when he was about to be put to death, but the Lord sent angels to protect him. Okay, so the Most High, Nebuchadnezzar knew that the Most High was dealing with him. And even Nebuchadnezzar, recognized and realized, damn, look, the God of Daniel is the most powerful God that there is. And that's absolutely true. Okay, so when it comes to Daniel, you see, Esau is being put on that same level as Daniel, because the elite of Esau, they know what the hell's going on. Okay, Esau is a big part of prophecy. Okay, and then it says there is no secret that they can hide from thee. Exactly. So all these different secrets that are out there, these devils know about them. Okay, now the regular Joe Schmo Edomite, he might not know about them, but the elite of Esau, they know what the hell's going on. But even with that being said, guess what? Even a lot of these regular Joe Schmo Edomites, they know that they're Edomites. Because remember, as a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Okay, Matthew 24, verse 14, and it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Exactly. So the truth, the truth is already out there. Okay, the truth is like wildfire. Okay, these devils try to put a stop to it, but you couldn't. It's like out here in California, you have a bunch of wildfires, man. Sometimes when these wildfires are, when they're too tough, you can't do shit about it. Okay, so what the firefighters do is they just let it go, because there's no stopping, that wildfire. That's what the truth is. These devils probably, not probably, but these devils probably, or they did pay trillions of dollars to try to stop this truth from coming out. Okay, but it says, for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Are we not living in the end times? Okay, absolutely. Okay, just look at what, look at that atmosphere. Look at what's going on around the world. Okay, around the planet, you see nothing but prophecies popping off. So we know that we're at the end of these days, but it says a witness unto all nations. So Esau, like I said, even the regular Joe Schmo Edomite, shit, a lot of them know that they're Edomites. Okay, because they probably ran across some brothers, or they might have ran across someone from another camp, like the IUIC, the ISUPK, or whatever, right? And they were told that they were Edomites. So even with them other groups that don't have 100% truth, that the Lord ain't really dealing with them, even they might have, which that is true. Okay, that these Edomites, that so-called white man is Esau, but other than that, that's probably the only truth that they teach. Okay, I'm talking about these other groups. So in that sense, guess what? They got the truth in that way. Okay, knowing that they were Edomites. So going back to Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28 verse 3, once again it says, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel." Now this is talking about Esau, okay, the so-called white man. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Exactly. So Esau knows everything, okay, everything that's going on. Certain prophecies. He knows about the mark of the beast being put in the script. That's why they want to get rid of the scriptures. Okay, that's why these devils, they've tried so hard to try to, create different versions of the scriptures to try to throw us off, to try to throw off that we're the real Israelites, that they're the Edomites, different prophecies of America being Babylon, or Babylon being America, so on and so forth. Okay, so they try to throw a bunch of, tricks and traps out there to try to throw us off the truth. But the beautiful thing is that shows you that the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua exists. Okay, because he brought us back to our fold. He brought us back to who we really are. Okay, to the truth, 100% truth. Okay, so now let me go ahead and get Luke chapter 16 verse 8, and it says, "And the Lord commanded the it is. Okay, Luke chapter 16 verse 8, "And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light." Exactly. Okay, the children of this world, man, that's talking about Esau. Okay, they are wiser than the children of light. The children of light is talking about the nation of Israel. Okay, so in this case, even Esau knows more than us, man. Okay, you might have Jakes, all in these different neighborhoods or whatever. They don't really know who the fuck they are. But when you go to Esau, guess what? Esau might know that we're the real Israelites. And I'm talking about regular Joe Schmo Edomites. Because remember, like I said, this truth shall, it was going to reach all nations, and then shall the end come. So, when it comes to Jake, man, Jake, like the scripture says, they are Sodom's children, man, meaning they're stupid. They don't have no brains. They don't think. They're not smart. Okay, but when it comes to Esau, man, at least Esau here, you might have an Edomite that'll believe this truth more than a Jake. And that's fucked up, man. An Edomite might believe the truth more than a Jake, man, than a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian. Now, that's messed up, man. Okay, it's showing you how far our people have fallen. How conditioned to believe that they're, Africans, that they're Puerto Ricans, that they're so-called Mexicans, they're so-called Native Americans. Our people have been conditioned so hard and so long that they actually believe that, they're that. Remember, the scripture says that we were going to be called bywords and proverbs, and that's what it is, being called African Americans, being called Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Native Americans, Argentinians, so on and so forth. Jamaicans, so on and so forth, man. Okay, we were conditioned to believe these things, not knowing that we are the true Hebrew Israelites. So in a sense, man, Esau knows more than our people, man. Okay, so once again, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Once again, the children of light represent the nation of Israel. Okay, so these devils, they know more than us, especially the elite of Esau. Okay, they know a bunch of secrets. Okay, but anyways, with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. Until next time, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, say shalom.